Have you ever felt a subtle shift in your life, a sense that something is changing, even though everything around you looks the same? Maybe your sleep feels different, your thoughts are racing, or the people in your life seem different. You can't quite explain it, yet deep inside, you know something is stirring, a silent transformation that is reshaping your very being. This isn't random. It's not a mood, a phase, or just stress catching up to you. What you are experiencing is the universe gently, and sometimes dramatically, rewiring you. Every subtle nudge, every unusual coincidence, every moment that leaves you feeling off, yet right, is a signal that your consciousness is upgrading. Imagine your mind as a computer. Over time, it gathers files, routines, and programs that define how you react, how you think, and how you see the world. But right now, the universe is downloading a powerful update to your system, an update that will expand your awareness, shift your perspective, and even realign your destiny. You may not see the change immediately, but if you pay attention to the signs, you'll know it's happening. One of the first things you might notice is a heightened awareness of synchronicities. Small coincidences start appearing everywhere, numbers that keep repeating, people showing up at exactly the right time, events aligning in ways that feel too perfect to be random. These are the universe's way of signaling that your inner frequency is changing, that your consciousness is tuning into a higher vibration. You might also feel a growing sense of restlessness. Things that once satisfied you, relationships, jobs, routines, may suddenly feel hollow. This isn't dissatisfaction in the usual sense. It's your soul pushing you towards something greater, nudging you out of your comfort zone. The old version of you can't hold space for the new reality that's trying to emerge. Emotionally, you may notice waves of intensity that are hard to explain. Tears may come without reason, or sudden bouts of joy may feel overwhelming. Your emotional spectrum is expanding because your consciousness is being recalibrated. You're becoming more sensitive to the energy around you, and this is a necessary part of the upgrade. Mentally, strange things can happen too. Thought patterns may shift. Ideas and insights that once seemed out of reach now arrive with clarity. You may find yourself contemplating life, the universe, and your place in it more deeply than ever before. Your mind is being rewired to perceive reality differently, to see connections you didn't notice before, and to embrace truths that once seemed impossible. Physically, you may notice changes in your body. Energy surges, sleep patterns, or even mild aches and pains can be part of this transformation. It's as if your body is clearing old energy blocks to make space for higher vibrational energy. What feels like discomfort is actually your system adjusting to a new level of consciousness. Another sign is a deepened sense of purpose. Even if you don't yet know exactly what that purpose is, there's a quiet knowing, a pull toward a path that feels aligned with your soul. This is not ambition in the worldly sense. It's a recognition that you are being guided to live a life that resonates with your higher self. You may also notice shifts in your relationships. Some people may drift away, while others enter your life unexpectedly. These changes aren't accidents. The universe is helping you align with souls who match your new vibration, while releasing energies that no longer serve your growth. For some, dreams and intuition become more vivid. You may find guidance appearing in subtle ways, through visions, sudden insights, or a strong inner voice directing you. Pay attention to these moments, they are the whispers of your upgraded consciousness speaking directly to you. Even your perception of time and reality may alter. Moments may stretch or feel compressed, and ordinary experiences can suddenly seem profound. This is your mind beginning to perceive dimensions beyond the ordinary, a hallmark of consciousness expansion. Throughout this process, you may feel both awe and fear. The unknown is unsettling, especially when the familiar structures of life no longer fit your evolving awareness. But remember, this is exactly what it means to upgrade. The universe doesn't ask for permission, it simply rearranges, recalibrates, and realigns you toward your higher potential. By now, you might be wondering, how do you know if this is really happening to you? Are these feelings, coincidences, and changes simply imagination, or is the universe actively rewriting your consciousness? Over the next few minutes, we're going to explore 11 unmistakable symptoms of a consciousness upgrade, clear signs that you are being rewired at the deepest levels of your being. From subtle shifts in thought and emotion to profound changes in energy, purpose, and perception, these signs will show you exactly where you are on this journey. They are not theories or vague spiritual advice, they are the lived experiences of those who have passed through this threshold, who have been transformed by the invisible hand of the universe. So if you've ever felt disconnected from the world, if moments of awe, fear, or inexplicable insight have touched your life recently, pay close attention. You are on the brink of a profound evolution, one that can change how you see yourself, your life, and the very fabric of reality. The universe is not just nudging you, it is actively guiding you toward a higher state of consciousness, and the signs are already appearing all around you. And the most fascinating part? This journey is just beginning. Each symptom, each shift, is a gateway to a new layer of awareness, a deeper understanding of who you are and who you are becoming. What you are about to discover may challenge everything you thought you knew, but it will also open doors to possibilities you never imagined. By the end of this video, you won't just recognize the signs, you'll feel them in your own life. You'll understand why these changes are happening and how they are preparing you for a level of consciousness few ever reach. The universe is rewiring you. Are you ready to see the evidence? Let's begin. Symptom 1, heightened awareness of synchronicities. Have you ever noticed strange coincidences in your life, moments that seem too perfect to be random? Maybe you think of someone you haven't spoken to in years, and then they call you within hours. Perhaps you keep seeing the same number sequence everywhere, on clocks, receipts, or license plates. Or maybe events in your life just fall into place in ways that seem almost magical. If this is happening to you, it's not coincidence. It's a sign that your consciousness is beginning to expand. Synchronicities are the universe's way of communicating with you. They are subtle messages that your inner frequency is starting to match the higher vibrations of the universe. The more aware you become, the more these patterns appear. Think of it like tuning a radio. At first, you might only hear static, but as you adjust the dial, the signal becomes clear. People going through a consciousness upgrade often describe these moments as uncanny or even surreal. A simple example might be, you're thinking about changing your career, and suddenly a stranger shares exactly the advice you needed, completely unprompted. Or you feel drawn to a specific book, and it holds the exact guidance that addresses your life's current challenge. Another form of synchronicity can appear through numbers. You might notice repeated sequences like 1111, 222, or 333 showing up in your daily life. These are not random, they are energetic markers. Many spiritual teachers believe repeated numbers are signals from the universe confirming that you're on the right path, or nudging you to pay attention to something important in your life. But synchronicities are not always dramatic. Sometimes they are subtle, a feeling of déjà vu, a dream that later mirrors reality, or even meeting someone who profoundly shifts your thinking in just a few minutes. The key is awareness. When you start noticing these signs regularly, it means your consciousness is awakening to a deeper level of reality. Example scenario: imagine you are about to make a major life decision. You feel unsure about which path to take. Suddenly, everything around you seems to guide you, the right article appears online, a friend gives exactly the advice you need, and a series of small coincidences all point in the same direction. That's the universe showing you that your higher consciousness is active, helping you align with your true purpose. Symptom 2, restlessness with old routines. One of the earliest signs of a consciousness upgrade is an inexplicable restlessness. You may notice that things that once gave you comfort, your daily routine, your job, even relationships, no longer feel fulfilling. You might find yourself thinking, is this really all there is, or feeling trapped in patterns that used to feel safe. This restlessness is a signal that the old you, the version shaped by society, habit, and fear, is no longer compatible with your evolving self. Your soul is nudging you to break free from the old structures and move toward experiences that match your higher consciousness. For example, you might suddenly lose interest in activities you once loved. Hobbies, television shows, or social groups that once brought joy may now feel empty. You may feel a strong urge to explore new paths, meet new people, or dive into learning spiritual practices that previously didn't appeal to you. This restlessness can also appear in relationships. You might notice tension in friendships or family connections that no longer resonate with your current energy. Some people may drift away naturally, while others may challenge you in ways that push your growth. Both are signs that your consciousness is upgrading, separating you from energies that no longer serve your evolution. The challenge here is that restlessness can feel uncomfortable. It often triggers fear, doubt, or anxiety because the familiar patterns that once defined your life are breaking down. But discomfort is a sign that transformation is happening. Think of it as shaking a snow globe. The disturbance may be unsettling at first, but it allows the beautiful new patterns to settle into place. Example scenario: imagine waking up every day feeling a sense of dissatisfaction at work. The tasks are familiar, but you no longer find meaning in them. You start exploring online courses, meditation, or spiritual teachings. Slowly, you begin to see new opportunities aligning with your higher self. This restlessness is not a problem, it's a signal that your consciousness is pushing you toward growth. Symptom 3: Emotional intensity. Another clear symptom of a consciousness upgrade is emotional intensity. You may find yourself feeling emotions more deeply than before, whether it's joy, sadness, fear, or awe. Ordinary experiences can suddenly trigger powerful emotional responses. This heightened sensitivity is a natural part of your system adjusting to higher vibrational energy. Why does this happen? As your consciousness expands, you become more attuned to subtle energies around you. You begin to sense emotions in other people, environments, and even in situations that used to pass unnoticed. Your empathic and intuitive abilities are awakening, and this can feel overwhelming at first. For instance, you might cry during a commercial or feel inexplicable joy when observing a natural landscape. Small interactions may leave a lasting impression on you, and your intuition may guide you toward people or places that support your growth. Emotional intensity is not a weakness, it's a sign that your inner wiring is evolving. Physical sensations often accompany this emotional surge. Some people notice tightness in their chest, tingling sensations, or bursts of energy that appear without explanation. These are physical manifestations of your consciousness recalibrating. It's important to honor these emotions rather than suppress them. Journaling, meditation, or mindful breathing can help you process intense feelings without becoming overwhelmed. Over time, you'll notice that these emotional experiences help you release old trauma, limiting beliefs, and stagnant energy, making room for your upgraded consciousness. Example scenario: imagine encountering a situation that used to leave you indifferent, like a random act of kindness between strangers. Suddenly, you feel a profound connection to the moment, tears welling up, and a sense of awe. This reaction shows that your perception of life is deepening. You're no longer observing passively, you're experiencing reality at a higher frequency. When you start noticing these first 3 symptoms together, it's a strong indication that your consciousness is actively upgrading. Synchronicities remind you that the universe is guiding you, restlessness pushes you toward your higher path, and emotional intensity confirms that your system is expanding to hold greater awareness. These signs are interconnected. Heightened awareness of coincidences often triggers emotional responses. Restlessness pushes you to seek experiences that align with new perceptions, which can amplify emotional intensity. It's a cycle of growth, each part feeding into the other, gradually rewiring your mind, body, and soul. At first, this process can feel disorienting. You might ask yourself, am I imagining this? Why am I so sensitive? Why do things feel so strange? The answer is simple: your consciousness is evolving. This is a natural, universal process that many spiritual seekers experience, even if they are not aware of it at the time. The more you acknowledge and embrace these symptoms, the more fluidly the transformation occurs. You learn to trust the subtle signs, follow the inner guidance, and align your life with your evolving awareness. Over time, these initial shifts lay the foundation for deeper, more profound transformations. They prepare you for experiences that may feel miraculous or extraordinary. You may notice shifts in intuition, relationships, health, and purpose that signal your consciousness is reaching new heights. In the next part of this video, we'll explore symptoms 4 to 7, which reveal how your energy, intuition, and perception begin to transform in even more powerful ways. These signs are often unmistakable and provide a roadmap to understanding the full scope of your consciousness upgrade. Symptom 4, deepened intuition and inner knowing. As your consciousness upgrades, one of the most profound shifts you'll notice is in your intuition. You may suddenly start just knowing things without a logical explanation. Decisions that once required endless thought now feel clear and effortless. That gut feeling you've ignored in the past becomes an undeniable guide. Intuition is like a muscle, it strengthens as you use it. When consciousness upgrades, your inner guidance system becomes more sensitive and reliable. This doesn't just apply to major life decisions, it can show up in everyday moments. For instance, you might feel an urge to take a different route home, only to avoid an unexpected traffic jam. Or you might sense that someone needs support before they ask for it. These seemingly small insights are actually signs that your awareness is expanding. Many people experience dreams that feel prophetic or unusually vivid during this stage. Dreams may offer solutions to problems, show you paths you hadn't considered, or provide clarity on relationships. These experiences are not mere imagination, they are your subconscious and higher consciousness collaborating to guide your evolution. Example scenario: imagine you've been thinking about changing careers but feel uncertain. You wake up from a vivid dream in which your new path is revealed in symbolic form. Later that day, a casual conversation with a friend echoes exactly the same insight. Your intuition is guiding you, and the universe is confirming it. Symptom 5, changes in relationships and social circles. As your consciousness expands, the people around you can begin to feel different. Some relationships may become strained or naturally fade, while new connections appear that feel deeply aligned with your evolving energy. This doesn't mean your old friends or family are bad. It simply reflects a shift in vibration. Your soul is now attracting experiences and people who match your higher frequency while gently releasing those that no longer serve your growth. You might notice a shift in friendships, romantic relationships, or even casual acquaintances. Some people may suddenly seem out of sync with your values, while new encounters feel magnetic and effortless. You may find yourself drawn to communities focused on personal transformation, spirituality, or higher consciousness. Example scenario: imagine feeling drained after socializing with certain friends, even though you've known them for years. Then, you meet someone new at a workshop or online community who shares your values, perspective, and energy. The difference is palpable, and it's a direct sign that your consciousness is aligning with higher vibrational connections. Symptom 6, increased sensitivity to energy. You may begin noticing subtle shifts in the energy of people, places, or even objects. Some environments that once felt comfortable may now feel heavy or draining, while others feel light, uplifting, and energizing. This heightened energy awareness is a hallmark of consciousness upgrading. Your body becomes more attuned to vibrations. Crowded spaces, negative conversations, or chaotic environments might cause fatigue, headaches, or unease. On the other hand, nature, sacred spaces, and meaningful connections bring deep relaxation and vitality. This sensitivity is not a weakness, it's proof that your energy system is recalibrating. Over time, you may also notice your ability to influence energy around you. A smile, kind word, or act of presence may ripple out, affecting others' emotions more strongly than before. Example scenario: imagine visiting a bustling city street and feeling drained after just a few minutes. Later, you walk into a quiet park and instantly feel light, energized, and peaceful. These experiences show how your consciousness upgrade is tuning your body and mind to higher vibrational awareness. Symptom 7, shifts in perception of reality and time. As your consciousness evolves, your perception of reality may start to change in unexpected ways. Ordinary moments might suddenly feel profound, and your understanding of cause and effect expands. You might notice that time feels different, minutes may stretch during meaningful experiences or compress during moments of flow. This shift in perception is linked to the rewiring of your brain and energy system. You're beginning to perceive subtle layers of reality that were previously unnoticed. Colors may appear brighter, sounds more vivid, and patterns in nature more meaningful. You might also experience a sense of being in the right place at the right time more frequently. Many people undergoing this transformation notice a growing sense of timelessness. Past regrets lose their hold, future anxieties diminish, and you feel more fully present in the moment. This is a key step toward living from a higher vibrational state, where your consciousness is no longer confined by linear constructs. Example scenario: you're reading a book and suddenly notice a phrase that resonates deeply, as if it were written specifically for you. Or during meditation, you experience a sense of expansion where time seems to dissolve entirely. These moments are glimpses into your upgraded awareness and your ability to perceive reality in a more profound way. When these four symptoms appear together, they signal a powerful transformation in your consciousness. Deepened intuition guides your decisions, relationship shifts align your energy with higher vibrational people, energy sensitivity enhances awareness, and perception of reality transforms to reveal new layers of understanding. At first, these changes can feel confusing or even overwhelming. You may question whether you're imagining things or overthinking. But these experiences are consistent and undeniable, especially when they happen alongside earlier symptoms like synchronicities, restlessness, and emotional intensity. The key to navigating this phase is mindfulness. Pay attention to your inner guidance, notice which people and environments support your growth, and honor the subtle shifts in your perception. Your consciousness is evolving, and each symptom is a sign that the universe is rewiring your mind, body, and spirit. Over time, these transformations create a ripple effect. Your decisions become more aligned, your relationships more harmonious, and your daily life more attuned to your higher purpose. By observing and embracing these symptoms, you begin to live with intention, clarity, and a heightened sense of connection to the universe. As we move forward in the next section of this video, we'll explore symptoms 8 to 11, which reveal even more profound signs of consciousness upgrading, including spiritual awakenings, purpose-driven living, and the emergence of higher states of awareness. These final symptoms show the full scope of your transformation and how the universe is guiding you toward a new reality. Symptom 8: Profound sense of purpose. As your consciousness upgrades, one of the most transformative signs is a deepened sense of purpose. It's no longer just about going through life day by day, you begin to feel that your existence has a unique reason, and that your actions have meaning beyond yourself. This sense of purpose often emerges gradually. You might find yourself drawn to activities that once seemed insignificant, but now feel deeply fulfilling. For some, it manifests as helping others, teaching, or creating something that touches lives. For others, it may be an internal calling to explore spiritual practices, self-growth, or personal transformation. The universe uses subtle nudges to align you with this purpose. You might encounter situations that challenge you, forcing you to stretch beyond comfort zones, or meet people who inspire a shift in your perspective. This sense of why you're here becomes unmistakable and drives your decisions, relationships, and even daily routines. Example scenario: imagine you've always felt restless in your career, unsure of your path. Suddenly, opportunities arise that allow you to help others or create something meaningful. This alignment isn't random, it's the universe guiding you toward your purpose, a clear sign of consciousness upgrade. Symptom 9: Spiritual awakening and expansion. As your consciousness grows, you may begin experiencing spiritual awakenings, moments where reality feels bigger than yourself. You sense an interconnectedness with all living things, a deeper understanding that you are part of a larger, universal flow. This awakening may bring profound insights about life, death, and existence itself. You might feel a pull toward meditation, mindfulness, or exploring esoteric knowledge. Even mundane experiences can take on a spiritual dimension. For instance, witnessing the sunrise or feeling connected to nature may evoke awe and reverence. A spiritual awakening often challenges your previous beliefs. You may question societal norms, religious dogmas, or your old worldview. This is a natural part of evolution. Your mind and soul are expanding to accommodate higher truths. Example scenario: you might meditate one morning and suddenly feel an overwhelming sense of oneness with the universe. A deep calm and understanding washes over you, as if every moment, choice, and experience in your life has been orchestrated for this awakening. These moments signal a consciousness upgrade in progress. Symptom 10: heightened creativity and inspiration. Another unmistakable sign of consciousness upgrading is a surge in creativity. Ideas, solutions, and insights flow more effortlessly. Tasks that once felt tedious may now spark imagination and innovation. Your mind begins to see patterns, connections, and possibilities that were previously hidden. Creativity here isn't limited to art. It can manifest in problem solving, communication, or even in the way you navigate life. You may suddenly find inspiration in unexpected places: a song, a book, a conversation, or even a quiet moment of reflection. This heightened creativity is tied to your expanded awareness. As your mind attunes to higher frequencies, it begins to perceive solutions and possibilities beyond ordinary thinking. Ideas may feel as if they come from outside yourself, a product of your connection to the universal flow of consciousness. Example scenario: imagine struggling with a problem at work or in life, then suddenly having a clear, creative solution appear almost effortlessly. Or an artistic project you abandoned suddenly comes to life with a new depth and brilliance. These experiences are signs that your consciousness is rewiring your perception and cognitive abilities. Symptom 11: deep inner peace amid chaos. Perhaps the most profound symptom of a consciousness upgrade is a growing sense of inner peace, even in the midst of external chaos. While life may continue to throw challenges your way, your reaction changes. You no longer feel swept away by stress, fear, or negativity. Instead, you maintain calm, clarity, and balance. This peace isn't passive, it's an active state of consciousness. You begin to trust that life is unfolding as it should, even when circumstances are difficult. You understand that challenges are opportunities for growth, and setbacks are part of your journey toward higher awareness. People often describe this as a sense of being anchored within themselves, untouchable by the external world. This inner stability allows you to navigate life with confidence, compassion, and grace. Example scenario: imagine a stressful event occurs, financial issues, family conflict, or global news, but instead of panic or anxiety, you feel calm and centered. You respond with wisdom and clarity, knowing that challenges are temporary and your consciousness continues to expand. This is a clear indicator that your system has upgraded to a higher vibrational state. When these four final symptoms appear, they complete the picture of a full consciousness upgrade. The profound sense of purpose, spiritual awakening, heightened creativity, and deep inner peace all indicate that the universe is rewiring your mind, body, and soul. These signs often amplify the earlier symptoms. Emotional intensity may now feel more purposeful, synchronicities may align with your spiritual path, and restlessness transforms into motivated action. Each symptom is a signal that your consciousness is evolving and preparing you to live a life aligned with your higher self. By embracing these symptoms, you begin to see life through a new lens, one that values growth, awareness, and connection over fear, doubt, or stagnation. You recognize that the universe is not separate from you, it is guiding, supporting, and co-creating with you at every step. As you notice these transformations, you may also feel a profound gratitude for the process. Every challenge, every moment of restlessness, and every wave of emotion has been a step toward this elevated state. You are now living with a heightened awareness, a sense of purpose, and a connection to the universal flow of life. At this point, it becomes clear, your consciousness is no longer limited by the ordinary. You are evolving into a version of yourself capable of perceiving and experiencing reality in ways few can. This is the essence of the consciousness upgrade, a rewiring of mind, body, and soul that opens doors to limitless potential. Now that you've seen the 11 unmistakable symptoms of a consciousness upgrade, it's clear that the universe is quietly rewiring you. You may already be noticing these signs in your own life, the subtle nudges, the moments of clarity, the shifts that feel both challenging and exhilarating. But here's the fascinating part: what we've explored today is only the beginning. These symptoms are like the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a deeper layer of transformation, hidden energies, unexplored dimensions of your consciousness, and opportunities to align fully with your higher self. So here's the question: are you ready to uncover what comes next? The next stage of your consciousness upgrade may reveal abilities, insights, and connections that feel almost miraculous. And the universe is already nudging you toward them. If you felt the power of this video, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video to acknowledge your journey, share it with others who might be experiencing the same shifts, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next stage of your awakening. We want to hear from you. Comment below which of these 11 symptoms you've noticed in your life. Your experiences could inspire someone else to recognize their own consciousness upgrade, and maybe even guide them toward their next step. Remember, the universe never stops evolving, and neither do you. The transformation has already begun, but what comes next may completely change the way you see yourself and the world around you. Stay aware, stay curious, and get ready, because the next phase of your consciousness upgrade is closer than you think.